wanna say goodbye, yeah. Want your skin on my skin, just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else in my life. So darling, please pull me closer. If this is the last time, it could count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all we got, yeah, we try. Side by side, side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try. Side by side, but things don't get better. You get bitter. I wanna say goodbye, yeah. Lay your head on my chest, just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else around. So darling, please pull me closer. If this is the last time, it could count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all we got, yeah, we try. Side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try. Side by side, but things don't get.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
Reiki got me teddy bear. Look, he's a dancing teddy bear. Reiki, thank you. He's so cute. Anyway, so Reiki adopted Teddy. I didn't know you danced. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you never know what's going on in this thing. Jasmine, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. GK, thank you for yours. Bartman, Andrew, Reiki, Gracelia, and Aquarian Vision. Welcome, Aquarian Vision. Haven't seen you. What's going on? RR, thank you for your donation. Kozaya, welcome. How you doing? All right, let's get to the show. We got, is DW feeling anything? This was a reading from, what was the last time I was here? Monday. It's a reading from Monday, you know. So, all right, let's go with this reading from Monday and see what's going on. Let's use the Wonder World Tarot. Everybody loves it. Everybody wants it. It's the Wonder World Tarot. So let's make this happen over here and see where this is going to take us, because I mean, that's it, you know, that is it. Anyway, Assel, I got your donation over PayPal. Welcome, good to see you as well. What is going on, everybody? Hope you have a fine hump day. Hope everybody got some humping in. RR, thank you for the other donation. I appreciate you. So there we go. Is DW feeling anything? We had a chat. How are they feeling after this chat? Man, the Four of Coins is interesting. Are these cards stuck together? Like, what's happening here? It feels like cards are stuck together. I got one too few cards, apparently. Okay, Eight of Wands, trying to get out of it. Yeah, interesting to say the least. Aquarian Vision, I thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. All right. So basically, feelings are mixed. You get a bit of a mixed sort of off and on kind of thing here. The focus is not really in it to win it. Eight of Wands, right? After the chat, it's like, well, you know, I really don't want to be involved in that chat. I don't want to be involved in something that is this heavy. It feels like it's a little too heavy for it, I'll be honest with you, right? Four of Cups, not something I want to deal with. Eight, something I kind of want to get out of. How can I sneak out of here? How can I dodge or avoid whatever I can, what have you? And that Page of Swords, right? The communication just didn't go the way they wanted. They're not the level of communication they were happy with. The communication just didn't go in the pathway that they were excited about or they wanted to see, right? Jasmine and RR, thank you for your other donations. But yeah, the Four of Coins. It's just a lot of holding back. I don't want to say anything that's going to offend anybody. I don't want to sort of bring out anything and make it visible, make it public that's going to make anybody mad. And I just want to kind of not not deal with the situation entirely. If I can escape, that would be the ideal situation here, it feels like, right? And that may be not good for a relationship or a connection or something where you're kind of relying on this person for, where you want to be and whatnot. But yeah, it just feels kind of challenging indeed. So yeah, they're not feeling anything. They feel like, I want to get out. I don't want to deal with this. Maybe later. It definitely sort of, if I can stall of any way whatsoever, then that is what I'm going to do in this particular situation. And that may not be good for you. You may not be, I don't want to stall. I want to get this out in the open. I want to have this dealt with. But they are disagreeing with you a little bit. Anyway, let's see. What does R feel about me currently? Well, R is in chat. RR is in there. I'm just saying. RR, are you feeling anything for Jasmine? Let us know. But no, just kidding. SP, I thank you for your donation and question about Keith. We'll get that done in just a minute. Let's go to another deck of cards because we go through all of the decks. We got all of the milkshakes that bring all of the cards to the milkshake or whatever it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, let's use this one over here. We got it. We got it. I do not have a little happy thing for this one, but I do like this one. It is the something tarot. Yeah, it's one of those. Anyway, should I go with a car option? There you go. Jasmine's got a throwdown up next. That's exciting. All right. How does R feel about me currently? Do they like me? Do they not like me? Indeed. Yeah, Reiki. Thank you so much. The teddy bear. The teddy bear just made my day. You have no idea how long I sat here laughing when I put it up on the screen. I love it. I love it. Anyway, we got 4 different teddy animations. So I guess we could cycle those out. I may combine them into one animation because it is kind of short. So anyway, all right. How does it feel about me currently as far as R is going? You got the Ace of Pentacles. It really feels like we're making more progress than before. We're making more progress. We're moving forward. We're getting things done. Things are a little more exciting than they have been. We feel like we're making that level of sort of suggestion, making that level of forward movement. And that is so important sometimes, right? You really need to see some results. Jasmine, I feel like you're going to be seeing some results soon, right? RR, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Especially with the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, the Two of Wands, all of these cards are just sort of, let's see what's next and let's go forward and let's find out where this is going to take us. The Empress says they have high hopes. They have high hopes about this. What could happen? What could be there? What kind of exciting things can I get into here? Because this is looking pretty solid, looking pretty good indeed. Really kind of hopeful, excited. I mean, there's something going on here that they like, that they want to see where we're at, right? Two of Wands, a level of expectation, a level of where are we going to be at the end of this. Again, a level of hope, level of excitement, especially with the Empress there. Feels like a lot of positive vibes and a lot of positive activity as far as sort of where we would like this to be at the end of the day. So it just looks really good, looks really excited. And Jasmine, this looks more like a where will this take us question rather than a statement, right? I think they're willing and they're open to sort of move, navigate where you want to go. I really think there's some viability here, or there's some flexibility as well as far as what I want to do in the future and where I want to be at the end of this interaction, right? CC, I thank you for your donation over PayPal. Greatly appreciate that. Lots of donations tonight. Thank you so much. Sarah getting in there as well with the December rate. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Zaya coming in as well. Let's hop over to PayPal while we're doing all this. Assel's up here. Assel's like, look, I got AA over there. Let's see what's going on. Does my ex stalk me? Oh, man. Does my ex stalk me? I mean, Assel, if I'm stalking you, buddy, I'm just saying, we're going to the Tarot Tower. Oh my, the Tarot Tower camera is, the kitty plays in here during the day and knocks over everything. Oh, let's go and let's get serious with it right now, because the Poe knows who is stalking you. You know what I'm saying? When I was little and people said in the Santa Claus thing, speaking of stalking, I think Santa Claus stalks us, is what I'm saying. When I was little, they sang the Santa Claus song, right? And the Santa Claus song says he knows when you are sleeping, and he knows when you are awake. He knows when you've been bad or good. That's not creepy, right? I mean, come on. That's so there's this elderly white man who knows when I'm sleeping, knows when I'm awake, and he knows when I've been bad or good. That's kind of creepy. I'm just saying. I was a little kid. I was like, how the hell does he know all that shit? I don't know. I want to know these things. How does Santa know these things? It's creeping me out over here. Now I'm kind of paranoid. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little kid. It like damaged me for life. Anyway, does my ex stalk me? Do they know where I'm going? Do they know what I'm doing? Do they know when you're awake and when you've been bad or good? That's what I'm saying. Page of Cups says not really. I mean, I really don't think, asshole, that invested in you. Yeah, they're not like the Santa Claus invested in you kind of thing. So I really don't think you have much to worry about here. You do have the Knight of Swords. I think at some time there was a level of interest from this particular person, but are they stalking you now? Are they getting on the phone and just hunting you down like Santa or something? No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think Page of Cups says, you know, I really don't care at this point. I just don't care. You do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I ain't got time for all of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this person doesn't have time for all of that. Santa apparently does, but this person, no. Asshole, I think you're good. I think you're golden, my friend. You don't got to be concerned. Wipe the sweat off your brow and move on with your life. All right. We got Love GK wants to know, and you know what we're going to use? We're going to use the Teddy Bear Tarot because Reiki bought me the teddy bear, by the way. It is kind of short. I mean, you know, that's what she said. I mean, you know, it is kind of short. It's not the length that matters of the animation. It's the fact that Teddy is coming up there and Teddy is having a good time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's the fact that Teddy is invested over there. Anyway, all right. You know, Teddy, I did not know you could dance. Teddy's got the moves. Teddy has the moves is what I'm saying. So, you know, you got to get in there and see what's going on. Reiki thinks that's creepy too. I mean, Santa needs to get another hobby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Santa knows when I'm sleeping and knows when I'm awake and shit. Needs to get another hobby. We need to move on, Santa. You know what I'm saying? Got to move on with all of that. Tasha, welcome. Good to see you. All right, what will happen in love next month? The Death card. You're in for some changes in the next month. All right, I'm going to disagree with the tarot just by intuition right here. GK, I don't mean to be drama, but I'm just going to do it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go here. I think that you have a level of love that you've been looking for, that you've been dreaming about. You got that unicorn out there. You're like, if I could just get this one thing. I really don't think that thing's working out for you. GK, let me back up here. I don't think the thing that you're looking at is going to work. The thing that you're chasing is going to work out. I'd get something different, right? Kelzaya, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you as well. Death card says you're in for a change as far as love goes. Now, I really don't think that's a big thing in December. As we're coming to next year, as we're coming into this level, especially in February, I think you got some interesting things happening, but it's just sort of, you know, it's sort of a day-to-day activity as it goes with that Page of Swords. It really feels like a lot of love just ain't working. You have this constant Mercury retrograde feel. It feels like a lot of things I'm trying to do isn't working. A lot of things I'd like to find aren't working. It feels like you're struggling more than anything else in the next 3 weeks. And the last week feels a little bit better as far as that goes. Sites, websites, whatever we're doing, meeting people out and about. I really think meeting people out and about, especially early January, is going to be your big key. Late December as well. A lot of parties, a lot of holiday parties coming. Just sort of get out there and meet and greet with some singles events and whatnot if you're looking for. If you're not looking for, I think, you know, you sort of settled in with some of that stuff as far as that. But Death card says we are in for a change, especially as we move into next year, and especially in the month of February as we're going through here. Queen of Cups. It feels like you just are pretty happy overall with the situation, right? Even though we may not have the unicorn, the most beautiful thing, the most exciting thing, we feel like we're just kind of happy with what's going on. I'm settled. I'm happy. I'm content. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like you need to do a lot going on with that in the next month as well. All right, let's go on with RR. R's got 4 questions. Oh my, RR is breaking the bank over here. All right, let's look at the queue, by the way. We got 3-4 PayPals. We got a lot of RR. Aquarian Vision with the massive donation. Thank you again. Got Jasmine again. Sarah, a couple of cool Zayas in the queue. All right, let's hop into the RR. Let's do all the RRs at once. You know what I'm saying? All right, we'll come back to Teddy because you know I want to use that animation one more time tonight. But for now, let's hop back over and get my deck over here. You know you love my deck. If you don't have it, you can order it over here. I'll ship it tomorrow. I'll make a run and ship this. It's only $19. I mean, you're looking for gifts for Christmas. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the one. Now, a lot of y'all are like, why would I pick this up? Because, I mean, I made it. I made it from scratch. All these AI decks, screw those AI decks. I mean, let's be honest right now. AI decks, a little lazy of you to make an AI deck. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They all look kind of similar, the same. They all look munged up. And, you know, this is pure quality gold right here. I painted this stuff. I actually got the paint. I painted this for you. I got little frames. Spent a lot of money with the supplies to make this happen for you. So you want the real deck. You want some dude. You want a fat man over here on the YouTube side with a little craft light doing all the painting for you, and you want a good deal on your deck. $19, you're not going to get a better deal than that. I just said you're not going to get a better deal than that for a hand painted thick card, 350 GSM. All right, link in the description to pick all of that. What does D feel about what I said today? They didn't like it at all, is what they said. Jamie, I think for your donation, I appreciate you. They didn't like it at all, the tower. They didn't expect what you said. They didn't really take it very seriously. They think you're going to come back and change your mind. Bottom line, they really didn't take it that seriously, right? The Seven of Pentacles. It feels like you're just running, trying to get to a destination at this point. You're not really serious, not really sort of super concerned with all of that stuff. It feels like you're just going through the motions just to get to the end. They really don't feel like anything is happening. Now, I do think that they know that eventually you'll make some changes here. Eventually you'll sort of be like, look, this has to happen. I'm making a stand, right? I'm making a stand. And the Eight of Wands says, you know that's coming. They know that's coming. But if they can ignore it the best they can, I think they're going to do that. But that's what they feel, right? Be random with me. Welcome. Be random with me. Good to see you. Be random with me. Did you see what Reiki bought me? Be random with me. Reiki bought me the Teddy animation. Look at that. I'm so excited. Oh man, I'm going to need a change of undies after. This is just fantastic. I'm just like, this is a fantastic. All right, let's see what RR. How will my trip with D go? Man, you're having, wait a minute. So you think D is hooking up with other women, but you're still going to go this weekend and have a trip with him? That's going to be bad. That's going to be brutal. I mean, you may need a body bag for that. Huff Maw, welcome. What's going on? What's up with this person? Huff Maw, I have no idea what's up with this person. I have no idea at all. I don't know. Who the hell are we talking about right now? Huff Maw. Are we talking about this person, that person, this other person, or that person that has this other person talking about that person and this person? Jamie Lee, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. We're taking a trip. It could be interesting indeed. You know, let's see where this is going. Queen of Wands, you're going to have to take over the trip. I really think they've kind of checked out on the trip. You're going to have to take over a lot of different things here. You are going to have some disagreements by far. The moon says the trip goes a little longer than expected. You have a couple of sort of changes that you need to happen, things that need to go on, what have you. Two of Pentacles said there's some decisions to be made if we're going to sort of conclude it. We're going to finish up, what have you. But yeah, that Queen of Wands says you're going to really have to take command here in this trip going on this weekend. A little longer than expected. Couple of extra dollars if you don't mind spending on that. They're not going to like about halfway through. They're going to get a little bit of an attitude. You're going to have to kind of squelch that a little bit. But hey, if you can do that, if you can handle that, the trip is going to go a little bit better, right? But are they talking and dating other women? Nobody, and I mean nobody, likes a cheater.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Nobody likes a cheater. Karen, or Carine. Is it Karen or Carine? Carine or Karen C C? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Okay, they talking to other women? I think so. I mean, we've seen this before. You do have, every time you ask, no matter what deck I get, you have kind of searching cards, right? Kind of searching and seeking other people's cards over here. Eight of Cups, really don't think their quest is working out quite well. I really think they're putting some effort into it now. You've seen before where they have been communicating. It wasn't serious. It's kind of casual. It's getting a little more, sort of serious with that. I guess as these serious conversations are coming up and what have you, you are kind of looking at, where they're going to go, what they're doing. So they are sort of putting a little more effort into it than they did before, but you know what I mean? But I mean, the Seven of Swords again is sneaking out. What can I do in the background? A little bit of an action over there. So we're going to go with a thumbs up on this particular thing and just say, hey, sometimes they may want some other individuals around in their life indeed. But yeah, that weekend trip, that's going to be a little long, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, are they going to want something solid? We're going to take a trip. They're shopping around. They're doing the cheating thing, whatever they're doing over there. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Never assume that your person is cheating based on a fat man reading cards on the internet. You just don't know, right? You don't know. Will D want something with me in the future? I really think so, right? They want something that's functional, that's nice, that works, that's exciting for them. You know what I'm saying? I really think the Six of Wands says, hey, I love the excitement. I love kind of where we could go. And there's a lot of what could we do? How could we make this work? I really think you do have to put some effort into it. Queen of Pentacles says the level of stability needs to be there. The level of trust needs to be there too if we're going to pursue this, if we're going to go through and make this happen with that, right? I really think they will come around, no pun intended, and they will kind of say, hey, I'm more serious about this now. I've thought about it. I've shopped around. I really kind of like where this is going, what we're doing, and I want to focus on how this is going to go longer term. It's what I'm saying with all of that. And with that, I think that's all the RRs and the RRs and all of that stuff. Let's go back to PayPal. We got PayPal. SP wants to know a little bit of the PayPal action over here. Make it happen over there. Oh, geez, that's the wrong button. All right, the PayPal button over there. All right, SP wants to know. Let's see what's going on with that, Let's see how that's going. All right, a man with a smooth voice on the internet. Hey, now. Okay, okay, we'll see. What are we doing? SP... let's see. Never trust a man with a smooth voice on the internet. He may be a radio announcer. You don't know. All right. Will Keith come step up? Will Keith come step up in the relationship, or is he leaving it behind? All right, Shelley, let's see what's going on with all of that. See if Keith is going to step up with that good stuff. The Victorian Romantic Tarot is not going to be the one we're choosing now. Instead, we're going to choose the Modern Love. Everybody does love the Modern Love. Man, when I spent this money, I spent $40 for this. Spent $40 for this. And I got to say, this is the best $40 I've spent on tarot in a long time. I mean, I spent a lot of money on tarot. This one, it just keeps on giving. It just keeps on working it for me. And I love this deck. You really can't get any better at this point. Okay, well, Keith, step up, right? Keith, step up indeed and see where we're going with all of this other stuff. I mean, the judgment, SP, you're going to have to give them some time. This is something, if you're in a rush, if you're demanding right now, if I need this and I need that, you're going to have to give them some time. Because if you don't, you're not really going to get the results that you want. You're just not going to do it. I really don't think it's functional for you. But they need to come and step up indeed. You are having difficulties with this. Will they do it now? No. Again, will they do it now? No. You need to work on this judgment card over here. It feels like the rebirth, the reincarnation feels later. They're like, look, I didn't step up. I need to fix some things, need to address some things, and I have to sort of do that now, sort of a time limit, or something's coming up, or we're hitting the end of this exciting thing that we could have had that we needed to have, right? A Page of Cups says, I'm just checked out. If I'm Keith, I'm just checked out. I'm just checked out. I'm not invested in a little bit of a childish attitude as far as the thing, a little bit of a selfish thing going on with Keith. A lot of times, Keith doesn't really know what they have until they don't have it anymore. door, and once they see it kind of walking out the door, they're like, whoa, wait a minute. They get the judgment card, the rebirth, the reincarnation. Maybe I can step up and do the things that I need to do. High Priestess says, you know all of this, but they don't. It feels like they're so checked out, they're so non-dedicated to this, that, yeah, they're having difficulties being serious about it. So will they step up? Absolutely. But will they make a lot of mistakes before they step up or until they step up? I think that's really sort of the challenge right here, and something you're going to have to put up with indeed. All right. SP is there. We got another PayPal with CC. CC wants to know something too. We got a lot of PayPals. We're having to merge them in over here. CC, movements in my love life. All right, let's see about movements in the love life, or the love life, as I put it. Life. Put an L in the life. It's always good to have not an if, but a life. All right, let's go over here to the Tarot Tower. You know you want yourself a Tarot Tower. Link in the description if you want one of these things. Link in the description. You're like, hey, I want a Tarot Tower. I don't know how to make it. Good news is I have a step-by-step guide for you. Link in the description on where to get that, how to get that moving, and all of that stuff. Because that's sort of an exciting thing that you want to get involved in. You're looking for what is the best gift for your friend for Christmas. That is a Tarot Tower. I mean, there's nothing better than a Tarot Tower. All right. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to see some movements in my love life. You know, the Two of Cups is coming soon. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. If you want a little bit of variation, variety, you want something exciting in the love life, you're like, yes, I want some love balloons. Love balloons in the love life. The Two of Cups says that is coming indeed. You don't have to worry about that, right? You do have a couple of options here coming in as far as movements in the love life. Get some things going. Get some things moving. You know, kind of exciting part in here. Six of Wands says it's not as bad as you think. This is something where you got to sort of stay positive. You got to sort of stay excited about it, right? If you're not excited about something, your interest starts waning. You're not too serious about it. You're not like super focused on it. And you really make a lot of sacrifices here. I think that's something as well. Chariot says you just have to keep moving. If you stop moving, if you give up on it, it's really not going to go anywhere, to be honest with you. I mean, CC, how much effort are you willing to put in it to get the results that you need? Ace of Cups, Two of Cups are very positive, new love, new excitement, very sort of let's get started, let's see where this is going to happen cards. And these around the Chariot, sandwiching this thing like peanut butter and jelly. This says you need to keep moving. Don't give up. Never give up, never surrender. Just keep moving, keep going with that. Make your plays, make your moves, be happy. You know, this is one of those things too. If you want new love in your life, how are you sort of addressing that to the universe? Because, right, because a lot of times, you know, I'd be lonely. And what I would do is just go out and you're at the store, what have you, smile and say hello to some lovely lady out there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you sort of just do that and you get in this habit of just doing that, being open, and you're telling the universe that I'm ready for something exciting. I'm ready for something to happen. And universe kind of fills in the gap, no pun intended. But, you know, the Six of Wands, just as a level of success is there, you have to keep going it. You have to keep moving at it and see where that's going to take you. Because I think you have a lot of positive things coming very soon, especially, I mean, the cards are not subtle in this reading. Ace of Cups by itself, I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty good. Two of Cups by itself, I'd be, yeah, that's pretty good. You got the double shot reading over there. And I think that's kind of an exciting thing for you to have there. All right, Aquarian Vision, speaking of exciting things, general advice from the guides, mental, physical, emotional health. How can we fix all of this stuff all at once? Let's do it. Let's make it happen over here. A little bit of the best deck that we currently have over here, otherwise known as the Mons Tarot with that, right? Mons Tarot with that. Is there a time frame with those two cards? Relatively soon. I mean, CC, relatively soon. I really wouldn't wait like too long on that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but smiling at strangers is always great. You know, that's what you got to do. Say, You know, you go out and you're like, you know, how do I pick up women or something like that? Reality is you don't. Reality is you have to be somebody who is a good person to talk to, is friendly with all women. You know what I'm saying? You can't like play World of Warcraft for 12 hours a day and then come out of your cave and then all of a sudden be, I'm ready to date, boys. And that, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't really work. You have to be personable. You have to be fun. You have to be friendly with everybody. And then all of a sudden, it just works. Somebody says, hey, this is a really nice person. I really enjoy being around them. They have a positive attitude. They look good. They're smiling. They seem to have a good time. They got a lot of stuff going on. I'm kind of, you know, interested to see what else is going on there. But yeah. And that's the thing. You just can't hop out of your shell and suddenly grab somebody and drag them into your World of Warcraft hole over there, you know, your man cave. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. You have to be somebody that's good socially, and then everything takes care of itself. And that's kind of the thing, right? That's one of the... So it's not a time period thing. It's like you do what you do. You let the universe know that you're ready, and then the universe will take care of itself. Anyway, do advice mental, physical, emotional health. I guess let's go mental and physical right here. 5 of Cups. Mental health could use some adjustments. It could use some of those smiling aspects I was talking about. You could use some sort of a positive thing, excitement about this, excitement about that. You kind of, you know, have to figure out where you want to be here. It feels like a lot of things get you upset. A lot of things sort of pull you down. Don't let them do that, right? Just sort of shove them off. Don't really give a crap about those things. You definitely have to go forward and move forward with your life and sort of move past things that are dragging you down indeed. Magician says you're fully capable of doing that. It's just you have a bit of concern. You have a bit of worry. I wouldn't be concerned and worry about stuff. You got to lose some of that. You got to lighten up. And as far as mental health goes, I think that really be, you know, sort of a positive thing as well. And again, other people involved here. What can we do with the friends? What can we do with other people? How can we sort of get that emotional feedback from positive people in our life that are making a difference, that are bringing us up, and we're bringing them up? You know what I'm saying? You have this beautiful thing going on where you look forward to getting out socializing because you have a lot of positive people in there. Some people, I think, could be dragging you down a little bit as well. I really wouldn't worry about those people. If you can minimize your exposure, that's going to be the better off you are. Basically, just making a level of success for yourself in your life. And that's difficult to do. It's easy to say, it's difficult to do, right? You know what I'm saying? Stock market trading is easy to do, it's difficult to master kind of thing. This is something you just have to sort of do. You have to make your change. You have to make a daily environment, a daily thing going to where things are just better in your life. You look forward to everything, and you're excited to wake up. You're excited about this and that, and see where it goes. All right, emotional health as well. Let's see what's going on with that. You know, it's sort of be tied in with the mental health too. I guess we'll go kind of here with the physical health. I guess physical and emotional kind of go into things. I really think that you have too much going on as far as some level of what you're doing. You just have too much going on. Either that, or you're in a situation to where you're trying to do too much as well. And a lot of people sort of have that, you know. I want to do these 50 things, these 100 things. And I really have this excitement about this or that. Or sometimes you sort of a little overwhelmed and overweighted down by things that are around you. So sort of avoid anything that is sort of weighing you down if we can do it. I think that's going to be very important indeed. 7 of Cups is you have a lot of different options for things. Be sure to pick things better. Pick things that are clearly going to benefit you rather than pick things that are just going to sort of bring you down in the emotional thing, right? Yeah, you just have just too much. 9 of Cups says, what can we be passionate about? So, for example, right, I work in IT. I do math engines. That sounds boring as hell, but I love going into work because it's super exciting for me, because I love to innovate. I love to feel, how can we optimize this? How can we do this? What can we do over here? What can we do over there to make this a better environment, a more exciting thing to do, right? That's sort of an exciting thing for me. And it sounds boring for everybody else, but that's sort of the exciting. The 7 of Cups over here. What are the exciting pieces that I can grab onto, that I can be a 9 of Cups, that I can be excited about and look forward to do, right? Painting is a pain in the butt for most people. I love painting. I love getting out stuff, painting it out, making everything happen, making everything beautiful, and just, sort of tweaking. What can I do to make this one little bit better? What YouTube video can I watch to make this one little bit better? And it's an exciting thing for me. A lot of people are just like, oh my God, I need to finish this freaking tree. I'm like, yes, let's do this. Let's make this happen. And the Four of Cups as well. Make proper decisions. Decision making is going to be your key piece for all of this, for emotional, for physical, for mental health. What can we do to make proper decisions when we're putting food in our bodies, when we're working out, when we're exercising? What can we do, right? A lot of times I don't have time to exercise. I'll use my lunch break at work. I'll climb 7 floors of stairs. I'll do it like 5-6 times, right? Until I'm like dying and sweating. And I'll come back to work, wipe the sweat off, and continue working. But you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you just got to sort of get that done. You got to sort of get things in there. What can we do? Just sort of make things more successful for ourselves in the end. Long reading, but I think it was a good reading. Let me know. I appreciate your very generous donation again. I appreciate that. All right, we got a throwdown over here. This is how we do things.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right, a throwdown, if you don't know, is a brutal cage match between two different options. 2 different options. We got a cage match over here. We're going to have to figure out which one is the best, right? We got car number 1 or car number 2. I guess a W. I don't know, what is that? Wendy's? A Volkswagen? I don't know. Subaru? I don't know. Volkswagen versus Subaru? I don't know. W is on the left and S is on the right. Let's see which one is going to be the car. Anything with the chariot in it is going to be an instant win. Let's see if we have any instant. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look. That is incredible. That is incredible. You have a very, very tight match over here. All right, the W. What's going to be good, bad, and indifferent with that? I actually think W is going to break down on you. I'll be honest with you. I think you're going to have a good time with it, and then it's just going to break down. You're going to have some maintenance issues with it. I really think it's going to be a pain in the butt overall as far as sort of the W option there, right? Juliette, I think, for your donation. But you're sort of going to have to figure out what to do. I think it's a great match. 2 of Cups with the Lovers. A great car. I think it's going to do you well. You're going to have a lot of exciting miles with it, but yeah, it's going to be dead. It's going to be dead. You're going to have to deal with it. Now, what is S? Is S going to be any better? S feels like it fits your lifestyle better, but it just doesn't. It's just uncomfortable, or it's not as exciting. It's not as cool. You know what I mean? When you get in a car, you can drive like a 70 Buick, like I used to have. You could drive one of those all day and all night, but that could be a situation where you just don't really like it. You know, not really impressive. It's like, yeah, it's sort of in between with that. A King of Cups says it's good enough to get me where I want to go. That's fine. Fool says it's going to be more reliable. I think the maintenance cost, the overall cost of option 2S is going to be just better. It's going to be cheaper. It's going to be more reliable for you. If you want the excitement, if you want the kind of, oh, this is just amazing, I would go with that, but would go with the W. But the S just looks like just a better, just a solid thing. And it looks like the maintenance is going to be a little less. It looks like it's going to be sort of a, you know, not as exciting, not as exhilarating and whatnot. You are going to have to replace something in S, like you're going to have to replace the radio, or you have to reupholster. I mean, it feels like something needs to be replaced in there that you don't like. It just doesn't work for you. So just be aware of that extra cost with S as well. We got Sarah coming up next. We do have LC and Assel on the PayPal side. You are coming up after Sarah. Sarah, thank you again for your donation and your generous donations throughout the entire year. Greatly appreciate all of y'all. As we're coming up to the end of the year, I just want to say how much I appreciate all of y'all. A lot of you have ordered my cards, my books, my everything this year. So much support over here. Lots of donations. You keep coming back, even though I skip every other day. I greatly appreciate all of that. Greatly appreciate all of that. I'm going to try to skip less days. I do need just to be here. Like, it's only an hour. I need to but yeah, sometimes it's just like, sometimes it's just challenging to do everything that I need to do and do the stream. But yeah, make it happen with that. All right, December reading. The Wheel, 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, that 6. Oh, man, it feels like we don't get the money that we deserve. It's kind of one of the things with December, too, right? We don't get the money that we deserve into here. It feels like you're waiting for something, quite honestly. It feels, Sarah, it feels like you're waiting for something. You're expecting it. You're waiting for it. Like, okay, when is it going to come? When is the time going to be? I just don't think you're going to get it in December, quite honest with you. The Six of Pentacles being reversed. I don't get the gifts. I don't get the money. I don't get the stuff that I'm kind of looking forward to get. That could be a year-end review, right? It could be something where, hey, I'm looking for a raise, looking for a promotion, looking for something. I'm just not getting what I need in these regards. And you're going to have to sort of prepare yourself for that. Five of Pentacles along with a six, right? Just a level of disappointment in money overall in December. It feels like a little not enough money coming in and maybe too much money going out. I do think you have an unexpected bill late December. Just be aware of that. But I think that's going to be around there. Overall, December looks kind of calm, cool, collective, and what have you. I do think you have sort of some things going with your trip. Let's talk about that a little bit. Three of Pentacles. I think the trip is going to go drastically different than what you had expected. I think the trip is not going to be sort of where you want it to be or what you wanted to get out of it. So I would definitely prepare the trip, plan it appropriately, and don't miss any details. Like no detail needs to be skipped because one of those is going to come back to haunt you in this trip as well. Overall, December looks pretty good. A lot of fun, a lot of good food, a lot of good stuff going on with that. You do have kind of a celebration or a party in December as well, and I think overall it's going to be a pretty good one for you. So there we go, a little December read happening with that. All right, let's go to CC over there on the PayPal side. CC wants to know something. They want to know, when will I move it? Oh, wait a minute, we already did that. Let's see, LC, we got too many C's. LC wants to know. LC wants to know, J feel about me? How do they feel about me? They love me? Do they not love me? What's going on with that? Gustave Dor is going to happen over that. See, I said Gustave Dor for so long. Somebody came in and corrected me. So now I've changed my behavior. So let's make that happen. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, wait, that didn't work out. That didn't work out the way. Does Jay like me at all? Does Jay love me? Where's Jay going to happen? What's going on with the J option? If Jay doesn't work out, there's always K is what I always say. All right, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Strength, and the Lovers. Wow, very good. A very slow start to something that starts rocking over time. That's basically it, right? Elsa, we got a slow start to something that starts rocking and rolling over time, and that's kind of where you want to be, right? You want that excitement. You want that cool stuff going over here. Four of Pentacles, I've been reaching for something. I haven't found what I want. I think that's with Jay. I've been reaching for Jay, been trying to get some things from Jay, been looking at this, scanning this, trying to do some things. I'm just not getting the results that I would like out of this. Queen of Wands, it starts working over time. I think that's going to be there, right? It starts working over time. I think that's going to be very important for you to realize, because I just don't think that you want to be in an environment where, yeah, that's not working. I've been wasting all of my time. Just have to be patient with this particular individual, especially, right? The Strength card. Be patient, be calm, be collective with them. There is a level of taming Jay, like Jay is way over here and you're way over there. You have to sort of grab them and pull them in a little bit. I think that's going to be one of the big parts of here, because the Lover says things work out a lot better over time. And if you're going to be able to do, I think you're going to be okay with this particular individual. So the Lovers, as the last card especially, says, yeah, there's a lot of potential here, a lot of good stuff. But yeah, Jay is distracted. Jay's all over the place. You're going to have to sort of reel them in a little bit. But once that takes place, once you're patient enough, I think that's going to be the big option for you. Kolzaya is the next big option for us too. How does G feel about me? Current feelings, and see what's going on. I know we're trying to get a physical relationship going with this individual. Is that going to be an option? Maybe it is. Let's look at the Shadow Seeker Tarot and see where that is going to take us, my friends. Where that is going to take us, because that could be one of the big options, one of the big opportunities that you need over here to see. All right, current feelings of G for me. Hopefully it's going to be good. Hopefully they get that physical relationship and all of that other stuff going with this particular individual. Judgment card with the E. Hope everybody's happy. And the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. I think the current feelings are, I want to get to the end zone. I want to get to the end of this. I want to see where this is going to go. I want to kind of see what kind of options we have at the end here. I really think they're confused about what you want. It feels like that maybe you haven't communicated, maybe they haven't understood, maybe they're just stupid. I mean, I don't know. I can't really tell you, but I'm just saying, it feels like they don't really know what you want. DF, I thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. We got A and a DF on the PayPal stream coming up. I'm going to get y'all after Carine. All right. But yeah, I do think you're going to have to continue to chase. You're going to have to continue to chase. You're going to continue to chase. It feels like they don't know what you want. I think once they get the idea, they're going to be okay with that, right? Not of sorts. Let's go in and wing it. And this is going to be, once this gets started, this is going to be something where you are going to have to wing it. Suddenly it goes quick, it suddenly goes fast, rapidly moves from one thing to the next. You're going to have to catch up with the King of Pentacles says, hey, if you're ready for that, if you're fully adjusted to that, that's going to be okay with you indeed. King of Pentacles is something that, hey, says a level of stability comes out of this. We got some good feels here. Just have to be patient as far as this goes. Opinion of your coworkers. Do they like me or do they want me to get fired? You know, I don't know. Well, see, Cole's eye, I assume you're doing good. I assume you're doing good. Like intuitively, I think that they like you. You know, it's something where, you know, they just kind of show up for work and everybody does their thing, right? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. It feels like that you need to pick something up though. Like maybe you've been dodging this or that. Maybe you need to be picking something up, running with something, making something happen here. Ace of Swords says, well, maybe this is not something I want to do now, but a couple of aces in here. What else can you do? What can you innovate? What can you do? What can we pick up? What can we run with? I think that's going to be sort of this option, right? It's almost like they're waiting for you to pick up and run with something. You haven't done it yet, and they're waiting to see when that is going to happen. Seven of Pentacles says, overall, you do a good job. Seven of Pentacles is like, I'm proud of what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of work. I did a lot of extra stuff over here. And the better off we're going to have this, the better off we're going to be. Seven of Pentacles, doing the work, planting the seeds of success. I think that's where you're at. But what else can I do? What else can I pick up is the question the first couple of aces are asking, right? A couple of aces are asking indeed. So maybe this is something where you end up innovating something. You become the most popular person around. You end up innovating something. People really like it. People want to see where you're going and all this other stuff, right? Like at work, I ended up innovating. So at work, right? We get like 20 emails a week at work, right? And they're big Excel sheets. And the Excel sheets have servers and have apps and all of this other stuff in them. And what I did was I automated the search, right? Because these things are changing or these things need to be addressed. I automated all of this and then I released it, and then it was hugely popular, and I ended up automating a bunch of other stuff too. So I became like a little bit of a celebrity, what have you, by just automating this process that took like, 20 hours a week. I made it like it takes 5 minutes a week. So anyway, a lot of people love that. So I became kind of that guy that did that. Anyway, so that's maybe something in your future as well. Tarot Tower. We're going over here with the art of adventure, my friends. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get the art of adventure that rubs off on your hands. I know Dr. Mystical said, hey, that rubs off on my hands. What the hell? I didn't get that copy. I got a good copy. Thank you. Thank you, Art of Adventure people, for giving me a decent copy when I paid for it. But yeah, anyway, it was a pretty good Kickstarter. Overall, I'm kind of surprised at just how much I end up using this thing, but yeah, it's the way it goes. All right, okay, there we go. All right, planning a trip. Will we travel before the end of the year? I think so. You have a kind of vacation feel over here. A little bit of a vacation feel, Jamie, with this trip, with the travel, making it happen over here. A Wheel of Fortune as well kind of just says, hey, this is sort of something we go around the world. We do this, we do that. Kind of exciting, something I like. A Tower says it doesn't go as planned, so be aware of that. That's going to be a couple of bumps in the road as we do this travel. But I do think the travel is going to be, let me make this clear. I think the travel is going to be scheduled before the end of the year. I think the travel is going to be scheduled before the end of the year. Do I think we're going to go before the end of the year? No. I think we get bumped a little bit. I think we get bumped into January. We're going to have to do the things we always do. A couple of tower moments here. Maybe we get bumped a couple of week, what have you, in here and get pushed out from December. So that's what I think is going to happen. Linda, welcome. Good to see you. Linda, look what Reiki bought me. Linda, look what Reiki bought me. Look, we got a Linda. We got a dancing teddy bear over here. It's very short, Linda. It's very short. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the length that matters. It's the teddy that matters, is what I'm saying. All right, we got Jamie, we got Carine up in there, and Jamie has one more Uno Moss reading over there. What are the customers' thoughts about me? Do they like me? All right, you got the customers, you got the co-workers. Everybody needs to have an opinion of everybody else. We'll see where it's going. I have an opinion that I love me some Forest Creatures Tarot. This is one of my faves. It's one of my faves. You got this massive cards over here. I mean, you know, size matters on the cards and what have you. But yeah, very nice indeed. Of course, Zaya loves a teddy bear. That's what I'm talking about. We got JM. I thank you, JM, for your donation over PayPal. We are going to, oh, Jesus, these are hard to shuffle. We are going to catch up to the PayPal after Carine. Carine's next, and then we're off to PayPal Adventures, right? We got a lot of PayPal readings to do. So as always, we got a lot of readings to do in general. It is the Tarot Oracle stream. So, you got to wait a little bit to get to your reading. But I mean, hey, I'd rather do good, thorough readings and have you wait than do a bunch of crappy readings and be done in 5 minutes, is what I'm saying. Anyway, the customer's thoughts, loves about me with Jesus, Tittle, they really like you. Look at that. They really like you, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You get the 7 of coins. You do the work that needs to be done. You deliver. 7 of coins is doing the work. I'm planting the seeds. I'm making things happen. I'm getting the seeds of success planted, and I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going, and I get all of the milkshakes and yards, boys, or whatever. Right? Sage K, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, the 10 of Cups, they just like you. They feel at home with you. They feel like you know what you're doing. You can do the job they need. Excited, a really sort of a fun sort of a thing, thrilling kind of thing here. And the 6 of Cups, again, feels like family. Feels like your customer service, your level of customer interaction is like for them. You really care. You really are concerned. You want to see where this is going to go. And I think that they really like that and appreciate about your level of service with that. Carine is next. Give me some general advice. What kind of things are going to happen? Where can we go? What kind of things are going to be over there? We're going to do a little bit of an anime tarot. We did show the graphic with the anime tarot deck. Now, this is the good one. There are bad ones, but this is a good one, and I like it. All right, perfect deck to give a Carine a little bit of advice, a little bit of a general advice. What's going on? What kind of things can we look forward to, or can we not look forward to, I guess, with all of that other stuff? All right. Let's see where this is going. You got the King, you got the 4, and you got the Lovers. Carine, I really think relationships are going to be the forefront of your mind here soon. I think you got some opportunities. You got some exciting things. You got some things going on with the relationship, rocking it, rolling it. The Lovers is the last card. Always really points to love. And hey, there's something cool. There's something exciting out there for love. And that's what you need. You need something to look forward to. Something, get the butterflies and the stomach, what have you. Get the itches. No, wait. Not the itches. You want the butterflies in the stomach, not the itches. But you get all of that combined into one package and all of that other good stuff. I think that's going to be exciting for you. Something you want to definitely look forward to in here. But yeah, you do think the Lovers, and you got the 4 of Cups. Sort of a meeting of minds. This is something where, as far as spiritual journey goes, you're really missing the boat. You're really missing the boat. You're not focusing on it. You're not looking at it seriously. You're not really sort of on the path that you need to be here. And I think that's going to be something that is going to come to a forefront as well very soon. You're going to be like, I do need the spiritual journey. I do need to see where this is going. I do need to see what's up here because there are sort of a lot of things going on that I don't understand. I think the spiritual journey will bring you to a level of understanding for these things. I think that's going to be good for you as well, especially when you get into love opportunities. You do want a level of guide. You do want a level of intuition that's going to be, you know, just upfront, tight, rocking. I think that's where you want to be with that. King of Swords really says be careful who you're communicating with. I think that there are some misunderstandings you're going to run into in the next few weeks. Be careful about what you say, how you say it, and make sure that people understand. You know what I'm saying? Be careful that people understand and don't sort of be vague and have it up to interpretation. I really don't think that is going to work for you indeed. Yeah, don't get the itchy. You want the interaction, not the itches with that. All right, I promised all the PayPal reads, all the milkshakes, yard boys, whatever. All right, we got DF is, wait, we got AA. AA is the next. AA wants to know something. They want to know, look, separating with X. All right, what are the reasons they're separated with the X? You know, where that's going to go and all that other stuff. So, you know, what's going to happen with all of that? All right, separating with all of this. I'm going to take the strength card, the 5 of Cups. You know, it just ain't working. This is something, too, where you got to realize sometimes things just don't work. I put a lot of effort into it. I do this and I do that. Everything should have been okay. I'm just not getting what I need. And sometimes in a relationship, sometimes in a connection, people just ain't getting what they need. They didn't. Strength. I tried to tame the lion. I tried to change somebody. People just didn't want to be changed. People didn't want to sort of deal with that. I think you sort of came to roost here. And the 5 of Cups, right, is sort of something we have to kill off. We have to kill it off. We have to keep going. We have to move on with this. It's just not working, not functioning, and it's just not a good match as far as it is, right? You know what I'm saying? There's just too many things moving that don't work as far as that goes. Mina, welcome. Good to see you. Mina, I do get my new Kindle. I think tomorrow I will do a review on the Kindle for all the tarot books and what have you. And yeah, because that would be kind of cool, Mina, to be able to write in the tarot books. You know what I'm saying? So you have a tarot book and it'll have this chapter and that chapter, and I want to write some notes on my own inside of the book. I think it's kind of cool. I'm kind of excited about that. All right, speaking of excited, we got DF. DF wants to know a tarot reading. A DF will get you a tarot reading indeed, because, I mean, hey, that's what we do on the channel. We get all of the tarot readings going on over there. Let's use a little bit of a classic deck with this. Huff Mall, welcome. Good to see you. What's going on? Thank you, everybody, for joining me on a fine hump day. Hopefully, you've had plenty of humping today. If not, catch up on it after the stream is what I'm saying. A DF wants to know tarot reading. All right, a little bit of a general. Where are we going to go here? What exciting adventures are we going to get into this particular read? Let's see where that goes. Queen of Coins. Wow, interesting. Got a little bit of a Hierophant. You got the Death card. Got the 8 of Coins. I really think as far as jobs are concerned, your money is concerned, I think all of that's changing next year. I think all of that is changing next year. Something is happening. Something's going on. You got a big Death card next to an 8 of Coins. Really points to sort of a level of income, how we're getting income, what we're doing for income is going to have some adjustments next year. I really think that's sort of mainly concerned with maybe spring, summer at the latest as far as that goes. Read the Cloisters. All right, let me go Google that after the reading over here. But I really think, yeah, this is something that you just need to address. What is changing? What money things are going to be over here as far as this goes? Hierophant, as far as big company, big things as well. I really think that you do have a lot of things that need to be addressed next year as well. It's almost either legal things or things that are going to come up, and you're going to have to kind of figure out where you're going to go with this. It's almost like somebody wants something from you. They're going to be coming back. They're going to be asking for it. They're going to be sort of seeing where this is. What are we doing? A level of expectations from you is going to be at the forefront in a few weeks, exceptionally well with that. Queen of Coins, you have all the resources that you need. I think that's going to be something that you start doubting, though, soon. You start doubting it. You're like, do I really have what I need? Do I really have where I sort of need to be? I really think that's going to be some doubts. But you do have everything that you need. You just have to organize it correctly. You have to do it correctly. You have to sort of figure it out and figure out where you're going with this particular thing, right? Queen of Coins just says, make sure that you have all of your stuff in a row, all of your stuff in order, because it is going to come up to where you need to use everything, every little thing in your life, every possible skill, every possible thing is going to come up, and it's going to be challenging for you to get through. Not going to be a problem though, right? Again, big change as far as work is concerned. Hierophant, either some legal things, some things coming up that are a little bit more serious than usual. You are going to have to take care of it. And again, to sort of be the queen of coins, make sure that you have everything that you need in order to go into a situation. Don't go in and think that we're going to wing a lot of stuff, because I really don't think that's going to be functional for you in the long run as well. More PayPal donations. We got tons and tons and tons and tons of PayPal donations, which is okay. We're coming to the end of the super chat. So let's do a super chat with Emma. What is romantically should I pursue? Do they want the love balloons or don't they? I mean, sometimes you want the love balloons, sometimes you don't. Sage K is here, so we're going to use, of course, the Baroque Tarot. Sage K loves a little bit of the Baroque Tarot. That's how my college years went. I was Baroque. I didn't have the money for the Baroque Tarot, indeed. All right, let's go Google the cloisters. The hell is that? Let's say the cloisters book. All right, I did the cloisters in Google, and it turned up a lot of stuff I didn't want to see. All right, the Goodreads, 3.6 on Goodreads. Oh, are you jacking me around over here? Mina. All right, let's see. When Anne still arrives in New York City, she expects to spend her summer working as a cura associate at the Museum of Art. And instead, she finds herself assigned to the Cloisters, a Gothic museum renowned. Desperate to escape her painful past, Anne is happy to indulge the researchers' more outlandish theories about fortune telling. Oh my. Let's see with that. We got tarot cards. I hold the key to the predicting the future. Ooh, sounds kind of nice. That's kind of interesting. We'll see what the all right, how big is this book? How big is this? 320 pages, not too bad. We'll check it out. I've never heard of Katie Hayes before in my life, but I mean, you know, we'll see where that goes. We'll see where that goes. Thank you for the recommendation. We'll read that and see where this happens. All right. Anyway, to see female romantically, should I pursue? Ew, shit. Oh, not really. No. I mean, no. We'll go with a thumbs down with it. I mean, you know, as with everything, I'm sure you could get them. Sure, you could convince them to be romantic, at least for a little bit. Life of Destiny. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. It just feels like this is a dead end. I'm sorry. The World card. There's much better. Emma, there's much better choices for you. I think that's the bottom line. There are much better choices for you over here. Ace of Wands. Get the new person. Get the new person. I really think C is not going to be a good pursuit. More work than it's worth. More investment than it's worth. This is not somebody who sees the same destination, the same kind of thing where they want to go as you do. Yeah, you're going to have to make too many adjustments. You're going to have to do too much juggling in order for this to be fully functional for you. So, I would just say no. And just say no. We're going to the thumbs down on that one. I'd say, yeah, find somebody else. Especially with that ace. Especially with that ace hovering around there. Mina, it's only got a 3.6 rating, though. Mina, what's going on with this? All right. A lot of people rate it as like a 4 or a 3 or something. All right. So let's see. Compared to Secret History, makes expectations go. My God, this is a drag. I wanted this to work so bad. Cool idea, poor execution. Academia is really boring. It's slow and it's overly derivative. It's like, well, I don't know. We'll see. Melissa, I got your question on PayPal. It's already there. Melissa, I got your question already. You're in the queue. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you. All right, in the PayPal queue, we got Linda. All right, we got JM, and we got Melissa. All of y'all are in the queue for the PayPal. We're got to get a couple of super chats before we get into the PayPal reads. I'm making it happen over there. Did AK flirt with another woman while I was dating them?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Oh, Jesus. This might hurt Tara. We're going to have to go straight for the jugular over here. Straight for the jugular with a this might hurt Tara. This might hurt Tara is going to have to be what we use on this one. Just what I'm saying over there. All right. Let's see where this is going. Did AK flirt with a woman while I was dating them? You know, Juliette. entertainment purposes only. Never ever assume that somebody's flirting based upon a fat man on the internet reading cards. You know what I'm saying? Reading cards. All right, did they flirt? Oh, Jesus, they may have. They may have. Oh my God, that's not good. They may have. You got a little bit of the Seven of Swords, you know, Juliette, they're kind of sneaking out. They're like, you know what I'm saying? They got Juliette. They're like, Juliette, you know, I love you. You're amazing. You know, then they hang up and then they're like calling, I don't know, Francisco or whatever. They're like, yo, what you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. How are you? I really like you. You're so cute. You're so cute. Did you know that I like teddy bears? Did you know that? Did you know that we have a dancing teddy bear? Where the hell did I put my teddy bear button? Where is it? You know, I was all excited about the teddy bear, and then now I can't find it. There it is. Did you know I have a dancing teddy bear? And the girl's like, do you have a dancing teddy bear? And you're like, yes, I have a dancing teddy bear. They're like, oh, that's so cute. But yeah, the Seven of Swords, I think they were sneaking out behind your back over there. The Emperor, they just want to be in charge. They just want to have a level of control, you know, and you're going to flirt. That's going to be a flirt, you know, not a big deal. Page of Cups says, you know, it's all about the fish in the bag. I just don't think this is something super serious. Anything. They're just flirting with all of that. You know, Carine, I thank you, and Emma, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. Oh, let's go to the PayPal. We got so many PayPals. Like PayPal is like stacking up. It's stacking up like cordwood over here. All right, we got LM wants to know. Oh no, LV wants to know. Oh Jesus, we got another one. All right, we got like 8 PayPals today. Thank you so much for the PayPal donations. Thank you for all your donations. All you're very generous tonight. Thank you so much. Let's see. We pass. Okay, pass an exam. There goes a pass exam. Will I pass it? Is this something I'm going to be able to pass, or am I not going to pass? Let's use this tarot deck over here, otherwise known as the Whirly Whirl, the Spectral Whirl Tarot. We're going to see where this takes us, what adventures, or Whirly Whirl adventures we're going to have over here. I'm going to see, and this is going to go where I think it may go with that. Passing an exam. Oh, 6 of Cups, Lovers, Queen of Wands. I really think yes on here. We're going with a thumbs up. I think you got what you need. You got what you need to make this happen. How do we know this? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the master of multitasking. It is the master of multitasking, right? Rooted. I got your donation. Let me know what your question is. Thank you so much. We got we got Bog has a question as well. Oh God, what is Bog? What do you want? Like, what question do you have? I thought this was like 2 a.m. over there. I thought this was 2 a.m. Anyway, let me know, Bog, what your question is. We have the Lovers just says, you know, you don't feel quite prepared. I think you're going to be able to pass it, not a problem. Queen of Wands, again, master multitasking, going to be able to do it. A lot of good things here. I think that's going to be where the excitement comes. And I think you're going to be able to do it, not a problem at all. 6 of Cups as well. Just talks about the level of water flow, the level of sort of making the emotions, getting the good emotions, and all of that other stuff as well. Lindy, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got the Spectral World Tarot over there. 3 a.m. Yeah. Anyway, all right. We're going to go with Life of a Destiny. A new relationship before the beginning of the year. Let's use it. We have it in the queue over here. Let's make it happen. Victorian Romantic Tarot. Bogged up at 3 a.m. Asking a question. What is your question? You want to know where the market is going tomorrow? Do you want to know? I think it's going downhill immediately. We have a Bentley a year max from now on. Maybe. Let's see what the Bentley looks like. I do not have a good car animation, but I mean, I do have a dancing teddy bear, but no car animation as of yet. Anyway, Victorian Romantic Tarot, let's make it happen over here. Let's see about the new relationship for the end of the year. I really think that it's going to be next year, man. I really think it's going to be next year. What kind of cards do we have? Nothing that just sort of says new relationship. I'm just sorry. I don't have anything. Got a 5 of Cups, level of disappointment. I am pushing through. I am trying to make it happen. I am trying to see where this is going to go. I'm just not making the grade. I'm not making it where I want to see it go, right? You do have a level of Hermit, you have the Hierophant, you have the Five of Cups. The level's not there for you to be in a new relationship before the end of the year. If you're looking at next year, I think you have a lot of better possibilities. The big possibility next year is going to be March, quite frankly, almost the beginning of March, almost like the first week of March. You're going to have a lot better option, a lot better things that could happen to make this go on for you. Hierophant, as well as I think you want a quality of relationship. I mean, life of destiny. You could probably hook up with whoever, see where it's going, see where that's going to take us. I really don't think that's going to be functional for you. You need to have that. You need to have something that is better, something that is going to be sort of beneficial for you. Hierophant, something serious, something that has some substance to it. I really think it's going to be next year. Again, first week of March feels like a lot better thing going on. MS, thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. By the way, I have like 12 readings to go. After the 12 readings are over, we are ending soon. We're going to end the stream after the 12 readings are over. Thank you again for all your generous donations tonight. But yeah, new relationship again next year. Really think this year is going to be difficult to get something substantive. I mean, you can get in something. I really don't think it's going to be something that you like. Life of destiny. I think you need quality time. You need quality focus. Really think that's not going to be something acceptable at the this year time frame. All right, we got JM. Next up, continue to find success in the dream career. JM wants to know dream career. Where is that going to take us, and where are we going to be at the end of that? Right? Hey, we'll see where we are going. MS, I did get that. Ultraviolet Pisces. We got a Pisces up in here. A Pisces, the more Pisces in chat, the better. One ultraviolet Pisces coming in under her real name today. Super exciting with that dream career. Kind of make it happen. What are the steps I need to take to continue to find this and make it happen? Judgment says you need to go back and fix your freaking errors. I mean, I think that's the main thing here. You need to fix the problems that you've been ignoring. Here's what I think is happening. I think that you have glossed over some things that you need to fix because maybe you don't have time. Maybe you're just sort of in denial. Maybe you just don't want to deal with it. You're going to have to go and readdress those things, or you're going to come back and bite you in the butt. You don't want to make the same repeat issues, right? That's why you log your career goals. You log what you have done. Where do you want to be in a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year? What substantive things can we do to make our dreams come true? In this, we don't have good steps. We don't have realistic steps. I don't think you're going to be where you need to be. Judgment, what can I do to come back and address the issues I've had? You're making some mistakes. You're making the same mistakes again and again sometimes. You need to be aware of those, cognizant of those. You can't sweep those under the rug. It's not going to function. Ace of Pentacles, what can we do outside of the career to make us better, right? You know what I'm saying? What books, what training, what certifications, what can we do outside of just focusing on the work to make things better, to be around, to be well-rounded, right? So I'm saying if you're sort of training in judo, for example, maybe taking some taekwondo, get a little bit of variety, be more of a rounded martial artist, you know what I'm saying? Do a little weaponry, get some weapons out, do some weapon training, a rounded martial artist. It's kind of like that. What can I do outside of just focusing on work can I do to make this a career, to make this a robust thing where I have a more rounded approach to what I am doing? Ten of Pentacles as well. Is just sort of make yourself at home here. How can I function better? How can I tweak what is going on? How can I make things automated so I don't have to work as hard in some of the little details as far as that? MJ, I hope that helped with all of that. Thank you again for your donations. I appreciate you. All right, let's put the tarot back into the bag. Back into the bag it goes. Victorian Romantic Tarot, in case you wonder what that is, because that is the most amazing one ever, is what I'm saying. All right, we got so many donations. All right, we got Melissa is next. We'll go Melissa and see what's going on with this. ML erupt. How long will ML erupt for this time? I don't know what an eruption is, but I can just imagine. I can just imagine it. I can just imagine. Let's go to the Tarot Tower. In case you haven't seen this, this is the Tarot Tower. By the way, if you haven't been around here before, hit that like and sub button. I greatly appreciate it. It makes everybody happy in chat when you go and hit that like and sub button. We're going to the Tarot Tower. It's the only stream on earth that has a Tarot Tower. I hope you like it. We're going to go with the Light Seers Tarot in this one. We're going to find out about an eruption, because sometimes an eruption is kind of exciting, I got to say. It just depends. You gotta kind of, well, no, let's not go there. Anyway, all right, we're going to, how long will this person erupt for this time? All right. We're going to see what the eruption has in for us. You know, I think it's not going to be as long as you think. No pun intended. You do have a Five of Swords over here. There's always, there's something disappointing in here. Not excited with it, a little bit upset. Maybe they're just not in that mode where they're all, you know what I'm saying? You got to kind of just let them be. Gotta let them be a little bit. Because I think it's almost like this person's acting like a little bit of a baby in the situation. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of times people are just a little bit infantile when they have a reaction to something. I don't think that's going to be something good for you. You have to put up with it. You're going to have to sort of get to the end of it here, right? Strength card. What patience is going to be a virtue here. Don't give them more ammo for this eruption. Don't think that's going to be good. And the Hierophant. They're making something serious out of something that isn't serious. It's not that serious, so you have to be aware of that. Don't let them convince you at their view of it, because if it's not the same as your view, don't be moved in that direction, right? Tracy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Page of Cups, again, a little bit of the infantile here. I don't think you want to put up with this. I don't think you want to put up with this. If you need to put them in a timeout, then put them in a timeout. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a timeout. Not going to be a big thing here. Five of Swords. Yeah, they're upset. You know, a little bit of an eruption, but, you know, at the end of the day, eruptions are, you know, I don't know. All right. I don't know what kind of eruption we're talking about. But, I mean, you know, Rooted, you're next, but I don't remember you making a thing in the chat. Let's see. I don't think I Rooted in the chat. Maybe you did. Maybe I missed it. Does anybody know what Rooted's question was? Let's go back a little bit. We got High Priestess. We got Andrew with comments, what have you. And let's see, Rooted. Definitely juggling a lot. So that was a long time ago. MS, we got Bog. I'm looking. And Rooted, did you talk about your question? Rooted, let me know. I mean, you're in the queue. You're up now, but I do not see your question. Maybe you typed it and I missed it. I'm kind of scrolling around trying to find it, and I just not seeing it. Anyway, it's you. What are Tyler's feelings for me? All right, we'll do that. Okay. Let's see. Don't remember the name now. Haven't rude. Okay, you are Shelley. Okay, cool. That's why I couldn't find you. All right, it's all good, Shelley. My bad. What are Tyler's feelings for me? Does Tyler like me? Does Tyler not like me? Oh, by the way, if you want to look at your question later, wait 5 minutes after the stream ends, refresh the page. Everybody's question has a dedicated chapter for it. A dedicated chapter for it. You're like, how does he do that? I'm like, very carefully indeed. Very carefully indeed. Actually, I wrote a program to do that. I am a software developer, so I did end up writing a program to make all of this easier. You see, this is the program right here. You like this? So I just go and I click on whatever the question is so I can see everything that Shelley typed over here, and I can click it and it comes up on the screen. And then I have the URL, I have the donation, I have the log, I have everybody in chat, as well as I have all of the donations listed out where I can just click it and go. If you like this application that organizes everything for me, by the way, I wrote that. Link in the description for the source code. It is on GitHub if you're interested. If you're interested, that is where you can find it. It is on GitHub. So free source code. It's written in C#. You know what I mean? So that's what the geeks do in their spare time. They write stock market prediction apps, and they And volcano erupted like a volcano. All right, well, there you go. All right, so it erupted, and there you go. Now it is. All right, what are Tyler's feelings for me? Let's see what's going on there. Hawaii Tarot, by the way. Let's see if Tyler likes you at all. Oh, Knight 6, Empress, and this is somebody who really likes you. This is somebody who really likes you. Not a person, it's a volcano. Well, there you go. You still have a good read. All right. You do have a Nine of Cups. It's sort of the best card that you can get in the deck, quite frankly. You have a lot of good things, a lot of excitement here, a lot of good things happening. But yeah, really good indeed. Nine of Cups, there's a lot of positive, a lot of good things happening there. And you are going to be Melissa. I got it. I get it. Melissa. I got it. I get it. All right. Anyway, but yeah, that's the reading. All right. But yeah, the Nine of Cups. I think this person really likes you. I think we have a lot of good feelings. We have a lot of good things happening here. And, I think that's going to be very focused indeed. You do have a Knight of Wands as well. This is something you are going to have to chase a little bit. You have to run through. You have to see where it goes and whatnot. But yeah, that Six of Wands over here, I think you have a level of success, Lord of the Victory over here. You have the Empress, about a lot of good feelings, a lot of love, a lot of affection, a lot of attention, as well as a Nine of Cups with all of the emotions coming through and getting in here, making it happen. So I really think that you have a good, we'll do the Heart of Hearts, maybe. The Heart of Hearts with all of this other stuff. You know what I mean? The Heart of Hearts with that. But yeah. All right, let's see what else is going on over here. We got MS and we got A with readings still. We got a ton of readings to go. We got Emma Carine. We got Bog in the thing is right. What should you do about S? I got to take some action. What am I going to do? Where I'm going to go with this S individual? What happens? Let's see what's going on. See what's going on with all of this. What should I do about S? Oh, man. Maybe you should give up entirely. I mean, you've had issues with S. Emma, you've had back and forth things with S. You've had back and forth issues with S. It's kind of hard to deal with sometimes. I think in order to pursue S, to go forward with S, to sort of see where S is going, I really think that you need to sort of get the changes that you need here, right? So they're not making the changes that you need. You're not happy with the situation. You're not sort of content with where it's going, where it's focused, where are we going to be. I really think you need to sort of address that because you're going to be living in a situation that you don't like, right? The Two of Pentacles, you need to make some tough decisions here. If you don't, again, you're going to be stuck with a situation, not going to be something functional, good for you. You're going to have to sort of go about all of that. So I think that it's going to be there, right? I think that it's going to be there. All right. The Princess of Swords as well. The Princess of Swords says you need a level of communication. You need better communication about that. So I think that's going to be, I think that's going to be a function as well. So yeah, I think better communication is going to be good. I think you need the changes that you need to be happy as far as this goes. And the Two of Pentacles as well is going to be some tough decisions you have to make in order to make, sort of be content and to be happy with all of this. So yeah, there you go. Sometimes you do have to make those decisions. Carine, any advice about E? Where's E's going to go? We got A, we got MS on the PayPal. Got a couple of super chats, and we're going to be out of here at that. All right, let's do a little bit of the super duper Linares indeed, and see where that is going to go. All right, let's see. Advice about E. What is the general advice? What are we going to do? Where are we going to go with all of this as far as this goes? Page of Cups, man, really think that you should adjust it. You need to adjust sort of how you're viewing the situation, right? You need to adjust how you're viewing the situation. I really think it's not really constructive how things are going with E. I think you need to sort of change it. You need to make it happen. You need to see where it's going. You do have a little bit of a Page of Cups here. Sort of approach it from just a basic perspective. It's not as complex as it needs to be. It's not as functional as it needs to be, what have you. There you go. Bog answered your question again. See, you got the eruption. Go back and rewatch the reading, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, see, even Bog got it. Even Bog figured it out. All right, but yeah, the Page of Cups. You're gonna have to sort of figure, you're gonna have to sort of adjust it. You have to look at it from a sort of a childish perspective or a simple perspective in order to make this function, in order to make this work. I don't really think this is something that is pulling on your emotions, or at least will eventually. You're gonna have to sort of, let that be okay, because a lot of times people pull our emotions, people adjust, and it just feels like it's not functioning, it's not working. I don't think there's any big decisions to do about it. Let the situation go, look at it from a different perspective, and let it function, let it work out. Don't be too concerned with the details. The bigger picture is going to sort of answer your question in that regard, is what I'm saying. A Bog wants a Bentley. All right, let's see. Bog is going to get a Bentley indeed. All right. Want to know if you're driving a Bentley in a year? I mean, if you stick with these accounts to where they manage your money and you don't get access to your money unless you beg them, I don't think that's going to be conducive to getting your Bentley. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe that is conducive to getting your Bentley. Let's see what's going on. Where is happening? There you go. Andrew, readings for entertainment purposes only. I'm a fat man on the internet reading cards. I'm just saying. A fat man on the internet reading cards. If you think that, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go taking any advice from this particular stream. I just say it. All right, but yeah, let's go with this. Driving a Bentley, you have a level of sort of a disappointment. I think that you need to adjust some stuff that you're doing. You need to adjust some things that you're doing. You have a level of heartbreak with this particular thing, right? You need to adjust what you're doing and make it seriously. Right? Make it more serious. In other words, what we're going to have the master plan. What do I need as far as money is concerned? What do I need to focus on? How can I get the most money? What can I do, right? If it's position size, maybe the position size need to be changed. If it's sort of sticking with the same company, don't blow up the accounts. Very focused on what money do I need? How do I get that money? Because I think you are earning the money. You're going to be able to get that. It's just a matter of being careful, not gambling on big events. You get the news. You lost some money there. You got some other money you lost here and there. You got to stop doing that. You got to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I was just absolutely stupid. I just kept clicking a button for no reason. I lost a lot of money for no reason. You just got to stop doing that. I think it's behavioral more than anything else, because what you're doing works clearly, but it's the behaviors. What can I do to alter those and to tweak those and to make me more beneficial to where I want to be and the goals are concerned? Because you do have a Queen of Cups over here. You have to remove emotions. Queen of Cups, Water of Water is emotional based. You can't do this emotionally. You got to click the button. Treat it like you're some employee that somebody's paying, $20 an hour to or something like that. You click the button. You don't really care. You're getting paid $20 an hour. You just want to get in a lead, right? I click the button. I don't have any emotions. Emotions are just killing you. Emotions where you're getting excited. You're gambling too much on one particular thing. It's killing you. Emotions to where you're getting upset about stupid stuff. It's killing you. Get the emotions and get it and toss them away, right? It's really kind of up to you, your behaviors, your adjustment to those, your attitudes. You have to become the top 10% of traders. In order to do that, you're going to have to get rid of these stupid freaking emotions. You got to be non-emotional. Act like you're getting paid to work at McDonald's. You make the burger and fries. You don't get emotional about the burger and fries. There's nothing emotional about the burger and fries. You just make it, you go on. I think that's how you treat the page. All right. Because the page says if you don't, you can ruin a week, a month, 3 months of work in an instant with a bad decision. No emotions, behavioral modifications, get it fixed. So you're defeating yourself is the defeatism that is going to stop you from getting that. I think those tips are going to get you where you want to be in a year with the Bentley. Hey, all that rhymes, what I'm saying. All of that rhymes is what I'm saying. All right, Lindy is up next. Will A come towards me? Will they have any sort of thing? What are the advice? What are the advice indeed? Where are we going to go? Sage K, you're so skinny. Dude, I'm not skinny at all. I'm not skinny at all. I've gained like 60 pounds over the past 6 months. But, by the way, I ordered one of those fancy ovens that come with the food kits. You know what I'm saying? You got like prepared meals and what have you. Anyway, I ordered one of those fancy, it's like an oven. And you buy the meals from this company, and then you scan a code. The stove, the oven will go beep. It'll scan the code, and then it'll cook your meal for you. It knows exactly how long to cook it, you know what I'm saying? And then it'll prep it and go ding, and your meal's ready. So anyway, I got one of those ovens. It was on sale. The oven was like $50, regularly $400, and then you had to buy like 3 meals or something like that. So anyway, I got the 3 meals, got the oven. So I'm kind of excited because I've been eating like a Chick-fil-A salad and stuff. I need something better. Like I need some more robust, a variety of ingredients and whatnot. So I'm kind of excited. Anyway, will A come towards me? I mean, I do think so. Just a matter of time. I wouldn't rush this. This is something that needs to be handled gingerly, carefully. The Hermit, you really need to be careful about how you handle this, right? Not something you want to just jump in, leap in, hope for the best. You do want to sort of address that and make it very good indeed. A Knight says as well, you have a level of fiery aspect. In other words, I have to get out and I have to do some things in addition. I can't just sit back and wait in order for this to happen. The fiery aspect is going to be working for you. Overall, I think right now, no. You have the Hermit, you have the 4. Right now, no. You're going to have to take a couple of actions. You're going to have to sort of let them know, maybe communicate. And then I think that it will begin. The Knight is something, a lot of activity, a lot of good things coming through. And I think that's going to be where you want to be with this interaction. MS, no, you're next, actually. MS is next, and we're going to go with the MS action over here. MS wants to know. MS wants to know. They said DW said he does not want. DW, introvert. All right. DW is an introvert. So the question is, DW said he does not want to be an introvert. He was very nice and cleared up confusion about our work-study meeting. What's his personal thinking, feeling about me currently? Somebody says they don't want to be an introvert. That's a weird thing. That is a weird statement. Feels like they don't want to deal with you. I mean, MS, just as a dude, right? If somebody's being introverted and they're avoiding you and they're like, yo, I don't want to be an introvert. Something's going on. Are they avoiding you? That's my question. Are they avoiding you? And you're like, why are you avoiding me? They're like, oh, I don't want to be an introvert. I mean, is that what's going on? Or is it just something where they're just not socially adept and you're like, wait, what the hell's wrong with you? I don't know. I mean, it feels like the 3 of Swords. You're chasing a tree. You're chasing up a tree that's not really going to be beneficial for you. You know what I mean? Chasing up a tree is not going to be very beneficial for you. Is this thing going to move forward? Maybe, yeah. The Chariot says this has an opportunity to move forward, opportunity to sort of make that happen. But why is this here? Like look at it from a perspective of what are they doing? Are they really interested? If somebody's interested in you, they're all over you. They're all over you. Even if they're sort of introverted or pulled back a little bit, they're still all over you. You know what I'm saying? The King of Swords, they should have a lot of communication. They should be excited. They should be a little nervous around you. If they're not nervous, they look bored and they come up with excuses, that may be an issue. That may be an issue. Ultraviolet Pisces, maybe it's not really an introvert, maybe it's an anxiety. Yeah, you know, if somebody's not interested in you and you just don't have, I don't know, if somebody's not interested in you and they're coming up with excuses of why they're not interested, because that's what I'm saying, the 3 of Swords over here with the tassels on the titties, it just kind of says that maybe they're not. Maybe they're just not interested. Maybe they're not interested in you. A Chariot says this can move forward if you're really sort of wanting it too, but you need to look at the real thing there, right? You need to look at the real thing going on there. Is this person just giving you an excuse, or is this person actually having an issue? right? Because you can tell the difference. So use your intuition over here. You're like ultraviolet Pisces. Use your Pisces intuition going on with it. A King of Swords says the communication is heartbreaking. In other words, it may not be genuine. There may be something else to this that you may not see. I mean, you know, ultraviolet, you may have an issue, yeah, where they are introverted indeed, or they come up with excuses. You got to use your intuition. Does it add up? Does it add up as far as this goes? That's my answer to that. And with that, we are out of here. Thank you so much for your generous donations tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm fed up with changes. Come pick me up, cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light.